Yo, we live. Hey, go follow me on Instagram at 203 Pac-Man. Go sub to my Rumble at PHC203. I post all the stuff I can't post on YouTube on Rumble. Man, go follow that. As I see the caption, man, we see a little video. We're gonna get into it. Let's get into this video, y'all.
Here's how to make a Snapchat in 3 easy steps. Sign up, upload an image.
So, once you buy metal Tate, this Tristan right here, I believe so. This Tristan right here. So he went to Dubai and met up with Tate, hopefully to get his life right. It says Adin Rose meets Tate in person, yeah. Hopefully to get his mind right and just not understand you got to make money out of it. You do film and stuff like that, but take the lessons, man. Let's get into it.
Wait, this is Tate's Bugatti?
What's this?
What? I'm
Damn.
on right now.
Y'all see that? What color is your Bugatti? That shit it's like a bronze. Like a bronze. They say it's gold now. That's like a bronze color, like a penny. $5 million right there. $5 million on wheels.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
That's what I told him.
That's crazy.
All
right. All right, guys. See everyone later.
Excuse me, sir. Get my car real quick. Thank you. Do you drive it without crashing?
Really? Not right now.
Really? Yeah, of course.
Look at him. He hyped as hell. Drive it? What? You want $5 million? You shit. I wouldn't have said really. I said, all right, move out the way. He got the watch on. Got him. Got him.
Never. The streets. No.
That's ripped. My heart just broke.
Yo, Lil Brodum. That shit sound crazy when you started. That shit got two, I think it's a W16, it's two V8s put together with 4 turbos. So each V8 has 2 turbos. So that's what it's called, a quad turbo W16. $5 million, man.
That hurts more than a breakup, I swear to God. Look at this car. I mean, like, it's so fine. Oh, he's smiling at me too, man. Come on, man. Damn, the car is crazy. That shit is insane. $5 million for a car? I'm good.
Look, if you work a 9 to 5.
Yo, chat, how y'all feel about that, man? How y'all feel about that? Adin just met him. Watch the streams are gonna come out. All the videos are gonna come out that he gonna do. They're gonna do together. I'm reacting to all that. I feel in the comments in the comment whatever section. We get into this next video. Yeah, we get into this next video. So Adam Sosnick apologized to Andrew Tate and Sneeko. So as y'all can see is right here, Sneeko went on the Sosnick cast, the Valuetainment podcast, and there's a little bit of animosity going on with Sneeko and him. And he told that Tate has kids. He revealed Andrew Tate has like 4 kids or something like that. In real life, everybody thinks like it was a joke. yada yada. But he really does have 4 kids. But he's apologizing for exposing that. Let's get into this.
But we were talking about Tate earlier.
Oh yes,
right?
yeah.
So we did a whole podcast. It was the first podcast that I think he did right after he was banned.
I hope that y'all don't know who Andrew Schultz is. Andrew Schultz is a comedian. He got a podcast called Flagrant, but he's a big comedian.
Yep.
We had a great time. It was awesome.
Brave move, by the way.
Brave move, and it worked out well.
Yeah.
And I know he speaks very highly of Pat. We speak very highly of him. I've said nothing but good things about Andrew Tate. You know, I did a. Where am I going with this? We all look at podcasts we do. We're jokes, we're comedians, what have you, and we all, you know, if you ever played sports or do comedy, you get a mulligan every once in a while. If you could get a mulligan, you look back and you're like, could have done that one better.
Oh, yeah.
Could have done that one better. You've been there before, I'm sure. So I did a podcast with this guy called Sneeko.
Yes.
2 weeks ago, let's say, and let's just say it could have gone better. I should have been nicer. Genuinely, it just should have been nicer.
Yeah.
Be nice. And in the context of this podcast, I was, reaching and trying to, find common ground with this guy, and I said some things about Tate in the hopes that we were kind of bond over something. And in that process, I kind of said more than I should have. I'm not going to get into the details now, but I said more than I should have. And when someone trusts you with something, a secret, we take that very seriously.
Yeah, he exposed. He said he got more kid. He got kids, more than 3, less than 5. He said, "You know what that means." It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So everybody think that he be joking about like having a bunch of kids and stuff like that, but he really does have kids. But he was trying to, like, when he does talk to people about it, he was trying to hope to, like, not really expose them, because you want to keep your kids, shelter your kids away from the public in some kind of way. Most people do. You don't want to thrust them into stardom. That's how a lot of these kids become wrecked. That's why you got a lot of these, like, Disney stars, they be all messed up, stuff like that, because it's a lot to take in being famous at a young age. So you try to shelter them and hide them from a lot of stuff.
Seriously around here. I take that very seriously, and I said something that I shouldn't have, and I know that he wasn't probably happy about that. So one of the things I learned from Tate, for sure, sitting down with him, was taking accountability and personal responsibility. One of the hardest things to do is look in a mirror and be like, dude, you fucked up, dude. Like, everyone's like, no, you don't understand. It's like, no, I messed up big time. So
that's the most man's thing to do. The most manly thing to do, take accountability for your fuck ups. Damn, I fucked up. Damn, I shouldn't have said that. My bad, bruh. Nah, you don't double down on the dumb shit. Nah, that makes you stupid. That makes you dumb. Makes you even worse. You realize that you just so stupid and you still double down on it. What the fuck? That don't make sense. But there's a lot of dumb fucks out here like that, though. Don't get it wrong. Motherfuckers be like, damn, I'm fat, and still a lot of stuff to be fat. Like, take accountability. Get your shit together, boy. Not even just being, like, overweight. It's just everything. Credit fucked up. Past due bills. Relationship ain't going that well. Take accountability, boy. Some of this shit is yours.
I want to take a second.
Majority of this shit, the problems in the world come from men. So, motherfucker, take accountability.
To give a mea culpa, an apology, and I'm sorry to Tate.
That's
for sure.
Good of you.
To Pat.
Courage.
Kind of
That's
courage.
There
Courage
you are.
right there.
Yeah.
That's right there. And to Pat, because I kind of put you in the middle of this. Apologizing to Andrew Schultz, because you're in the middle of this now, Vinny.
Forgive it.
But
We all make mistakes.
we all make mistakes, and I think the true test of a man is to own up to a mistake and say, you know what, I screwed up, and when you do own up to it and give an apology and move on.
You're a good man.
Last but not least, apologizing to the audience out there, because we do try to do the best thing possible and deliver real.
So no apologies for Sneeko, because you put up all the every bad clip Sneeko had, or every mess up he done made. You brought that up in your podcast with him, in your show with him. You was hitting it back to back, and he said something to you about it.
good product, and we do value your opinions. And if there's anyone I pissed off by saying things I shouldn't have, I have the deepest apologies. But
good on you.
Sorry,
You're a good man.
Good for
Good.
you.
Not easy to do that.
No, it's not easy to do. And we talked about it on the flight back, and we said, "Hey, here's how it is," and and you're manning up to it. So I respect that.
Yeah.
But awesome. Okay,
Thank you,
good.
bro.
You're good with that.
Yeah, thank you.
Proud of you, man.
If you run ads on TikTok, Facebook, Google ads, I'm going to prove to you that you're missing out on potentially 30, 50, 100% increases in revenue.
How y'all feel about that? I've been at it all week. That pain run deep. Damn, my shit trash. What the hell? What my shit acting trash, chat. Chat, my shit acting trash. I do not. Chat, my shit acting trash. I do not know why. Hold on. That pain run deep. Not 21 AL, y'all subscribe to the channel though, man. Let's get into this next video, man.
Crew, question for the panel. Quick yes or no, ladies. Have you ever been the other woman or side chick to men that were in relationships?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh,
This is a great.
Yeah, the crazy thing is most women are side chicks. They be side chicks and they develop to become in a relationship. They don't know that. Some girls get promoted from side chick to relationship. That's a fact. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel too, man.
Right here.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Wait. Were you aware of it?
No.
No, how old are you again?
33.
Okay, you definitely were a side chick. I mean, there's
Definitely not.
There's no way.
What do you mean there's no way?
Never once.
Nah,
Never.
you have to. Because you got to play both sides of the field so you could know how to operate with certain niggas. Because I feel like once you
Damn,
play
why
both
you say the
sides of the
N-word?
field, you'll know, okay.
Hey, let's say the N-word, girl. Damn. Say, guys, dudes, men.
How to move certain ways. So I done been a side chick and I done man that's been chicken. This is why I don't trust niggas, because they'll sit there and feel you bullshit and the whole time thinking that you the man bitch and you ain't even the man bitch. So
Yeah, I mean, it might have been a situation where I wasn't aware, but I doubt it because, like me, my focus wasn't on being with people. My focus was on school. So a lot of my life is experience. It's not about.
Facts. Throw the pass on,
so
man.
that's why, honestly, it's not.
That's fair.
Oh, this is like a panel full of black women.
I think I definitely was the side chick.
Oh yeah, they got Brad on with the chocolate girls. Okay, you got the little Oreo going on. Okay, but they're lying. They're all lying.
I feel like girls, we all have a roster, and I know that like guys have a roster too, and it's okay. It's fine.
Hold on. Did you like being a side chick?
I truly did not care for him enough to even think about it that far. So it's like, you're the side chick to me. I'm side chick to you. It's like,
shit. Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be very honest with this one.
Please do.
I have been that. I didn't know it but it came to light.
So you have, but you didn't know it?
Yeah, I was, and I didn't know it because, when somebody's spending a lot of time with you, they're spending their money on you.
Damn,
and
Brad
you're
is
with them.
jacked. Brad been hitting the gym, boy. That's why I be in the gym, man. I be in the gym. I ain't trying to get big crazy like Brad, but take care of yourself, man. Maybe I get a little bit of, me. I guess get some consistent meals or something like that. Cause man's single and I don't like cooking. I need a little help, maybe a little bit of help on the cooking tip. But Brad jacked.
All the time.
Hard to tell.
And you're with them with holidays. You met the family. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. So that happened to me.
Okay.
I've been a side dude once.
Okay.
Tell us.
Oh man, this is an interesting one. I can't say who because it's actually like I was a side dude of someone who, and I'm gonna say his name was gonna be like, tell us. It was a celebrity that I was much younger.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Long story short, I dated this girl for probably like, I don't know, seeming like 7 months. And like you said, I went to see the family, we're eating Thanksgiving, and they're like, oh, I like him better, and all these things. So this is a real story. Yeah. And I remember like I spent a lot of time with her and her family. So I'm thinking like, oh, she's really into me. And then I started to get to know more of what she did for a living because at the time I didn't know. At the time she told me she was just like a server, like she worked as a server. But what I didn't know is this was back in like 2013 or something like that. So I was like, she was at the time. So Instagram wasn't really popular back then.
Yeah.
How girls were popular was like they were video vixens.
Yeah.
That was like the popular chick, right?
Yeah.
And like Twitter was the thing that they were using at the time to like be popular.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I didn't know, but I showed up to this event one day. She's like, "Oh, come by. They're having this thing at this bar that I work at." Like, and she was a server at. So I show up, and it was a black lingerie magazine, and she's wearing the lingerie, and I see her on the cover, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I didn't know this because to me, she was a server. She worked as a server at this place, right? So I'm like, "Oh, these people know you. You're on this cover. You're wearing lingerie. Beautiful girl, amazing chick, right?" And I'm like, okay, this is weird. And then I started meeting friends. And once I started meeting her friends, I was like, oh, I'm not who I think I am to her.
Right.
I can tell she's my friend, all this kind of shit. But when I really
So she lied to you.
Yeah, 100% she lied to me. Yeah, there we go. Put that cap on.
Yeah, she's lied to you.
So she totally lied to me, but it was cool. It was fine. It was a good time.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, one time we're in her apartment, and this one I really knew it. I for sure was like, okay, she's cooking for me, right?
Yeah.
And next thing you know, the door opens. She has a roommate. So I'm thinking like her roommate's coming in, and her reaction to the door opening was like visceral. Where I was like, okay, she thought this was some other dude. And so she like got super scared. I was like, what was that all about? And she like tried to run around the question. And then I saw on Twitter, like later on, does Bradley know about this? And he posted like a picture of her sucking his dick on the internet.
No.
Yes. This is old tea, real old tea.
Something to check on.
Hey, to combat that, you post yours. You post yours right under the thread. Like, we Eskimo bros. And then you hit her with the laugh. Don't be mad at that. Don't let her be mad at that shit. That's how the game go, man. That's crazy, though. That's crazy. That's how the game go, though.
Mention her name. I know someone's gonna do some detective work.
That would be insane.
Yo, you don't. Okay, they're gonna find out.
This is crazy though. So Valley, how should a guy know he's a side dude, in your opinion?
Man, this is really tough. Oh fuck. I mean, she said something that was significant. I think meeting family is an important thing. I think like a girl probably won't bring you around her family if it's like not that serious.
Yeah.
I'd imagine like, I guess this is also from a guy perspective. I'd imagine if like they only hit you up at certain times and they're kind of avoiding certain things. I mean, let's be honest.
But one thing I want to say though, you got some family that play both sides of the road too. Now they'll meet you and still meet the other dude and meet the other girlfriend, so you can't really say that.
Fair,
yeah,
of course.
that's true.
So they just accept your thottery, the family?
Brad on Tuesday, Mark on Wednesday.
Look, I'm okay with being a side dude. Just keep it real with me. Be honest. Just be honest. Let me know I'm the side dude, so I could be on side dude timing, like, and not really caring. Like, you get what I'm saying? I don't want to hear about the little detailed stories about what's going on at work. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to care about all that. Just be honest. Like, be honest. I can take the truth.
Holy shit.
Listen, family will take up for their family.
Yeah.
They will pretend, they will go.
Nah,
like this.
Muslims, they gonna be like,
Wait a
Wait a
I was
sec.
in the same situation that he was in. Like, how can you not know, that you feel like you are really with this person because you're meeting the family, you're with them on holidays.
Yeah, but then what
You're
if the
doing
family
everything
knows?
with them.
Yeah.
They're doing everything that they would do in a real relationship. It's kind of confusing.
I'm not gonna hold you.
The holiday though. It's like a different holiday.
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. My mom be holding me down. She's like,
My mom forever.
yeah,
She's
before
not-
mom
she
going
knows
back.
everything about me.
Yeah.
For sure.
They gonna ride it to the end, especially when you paying them.
Love you, mom.
Shay, have you ever been the side chick?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was anxiety provoking.
Did you know? Oh, so you knew it.
Yeah.
She's the best looking one up here.
Can I say something?
Best looking one up here.
Thing though? I feel like nowadays
Merch.
is no such thing as a side chick and a main chick, because you got dudes that still treat their side chick the same way they treat their main chick.
All of them.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a second.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
You-
just saying.
You might be right about the treatment, but it's like, where is it going, right? It's like they probably have that girl. She's probably like miles ahead of where she's actually going to go in their mind, right? I'm not saying necessarily it's going to get to that place, but maybe it's a temporary same deal, but at some point it's like there's a fall off, right? So
That's
Not
Not if you
necessarily
got
though.
good pussy.
okay, now
Stop the cat. Girls always say that. New pussy is good pussy. That's the facts. New one is good one. All the girls be capping out here. Oh, I got the best. This is the best. I have the. Come on, stop it. The next girl got the same thing popping. There's a girl out here with no kids. You think your shit gonna be fire? You gonna push out like 4 or 5 kids? Ain't no way, sis. And you 30, body count up through the roof, and in your 30s, nah. Stop the cat.
That's something
This is
different.
a really interesting perspective, and I will say that will for sure ruin your fucking life. For sure.
Good pussy and good head, you ain't
Oh
going
my
nowhere.
God, it doesn't even
Nah, that's
matter.
what keeps them coming back.
Wow.
And don't fuck around and swallow it.
Hey guys, here's how to make a Snapchat ad in 3 easy steps.
Stop the cat.
Sign up for an ad account. Select your goal, audience, and budget.
Nobody cares.
Right. That's
You
why you
ain't
guys
never
gotta resist
going
the
nowhere.
slave
You
line.
gonna be around forever.
So, Shay, you knew it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what about you? Have you ever been the side chick?
Yes, of a married guy.
Oh. What?
Hold on. You willingly, you still allowed it to happen?
Yes.
Oh, that's
What?
fucked up. That's coming back for you.
So you wanted it to be a homewrecker?
That's fucked
No,
up.
I didn't. But I mean,
It felt amazing. Didn't it?
Right.
it
She
felt
probably
amazing.
got somewhere.
Then he ended up leaving his wife.
For you? Did
Where's the
he
holy
even-
water? Where's the holy water?
Did he leave his wife and then left him?
No, she's telling the truth, but there's a message on the front of this hat.
The holy water's here. Don't shit with this man.
God damn. Well, marriage is hard. I mean, this one she didn't lie, but yo, sometimes you gotta just take the advice, bro. Like, God damn. Okay.
God damn it.
Okay.
Okay.
You're gonna move on before she incriminates herself.
You're blocking the camera.
Yeah, I'm running out of hats here anyway. All right, what about you? Have you ever been the side chick or side star in this case?
Unfortunately, I had to find out through my best friend who was doing him. She was like, by the way, you're his side chick.
What the?
Whoa.
So both of you and your friend was doing him?
And he didn't tell me because we were together.
So who was the main chick? You or your friend?
My friend, apparently.
How do you wait? Do you feel that as like an insecurity that you think you're the side chick, or do you know that you were not the main chick? Like,
I know too much. Like,
That's lit. You and the friend, it's lit. I go to one room and come out and go to another room. Lit.
you stop replying to my calls, you stop replying to my texts. Every time I ask you to come over or come take a shower, you reject me all of a sudden, or you just don't want to hang out with me, or you just don't want to be with me. Yeah.
Me
The
fucking
fuck?
the shower.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
you mean?
that's
Yeah,
Yeah.
Papito, I do a lot.
You
So
take care of
if you
yourself.
don't want to take a shower with me, I know something's up.
No, it's too much,
Ain't
man.
nobody gonna reject me.
How is the shower the determining factor? That's right.
Yeah, because you always want to do everything with me. So
Cause when I don't know about that, but I know it's a girl talk about getting in the shower and it's automatically on. Like,
moment you don't want to do something with me, I know you're with somebody else. And my best friend too. They both never answered the phone at the same time.
That could be anything. You just literally said, like, why is it the shower? It could be anything. It could be like, you know,
Maybe the shower is the freakiest thing.
Oh.
I feel like you're too naggy,
And
man.
when
Happens in the shower, stays in the shower.
Right.
Chris said, I feel like you're too naggy.
I beat her ass. You beat
I know that's right.
in my own house, but they were in my bed.
Yeah, you should have been. You should have just a threesome though. I just feel like at this point, if both of y'all fucking, you might well join it. That's
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
he
that was
should've-
that.
he wasn't good enough for it.
Give him what he wants, girl.
I've already had a threesome, baby, and it wasn't with him.
And it's a principle.
Oh.
Like, nah, you can't.
Wait.
Dude, I don't
What the hell?
Yo, man. I'm a big bro.
Yeah, how y'all feel about that, man? That shit is crazy. Put it in the comments in the chat. That shit was funny. That shit was hilarious. Damn, my shit trash, boy. We've been at it all week. Thanks to my pain run deep. I think we lit. All right, let's get it. Let's get into this. We got another video. Let me see. Salim, the dream. Let's get into Salim, the dream, man. Oh, we can't. Why? We can't even. My bad, chat. We can't even react to any of Nelk shit. You get hit with copyright, and I forgot, boy. You get a copyright for this shit. That shit trash. That's trash. Hold on. Let's get into this video, chat. Oh nope, not that one. We can't react to no milk shit because they can give you copyright strikes. Luke Belmar visits Sebastian. I ain't even gonna say Sebastian's last name because that shit gonna fuck it up. I'm just gonna say some crazy shit.
Hey, if you have a perfect social life and you're extremely confident, girls are chasing you, sliding into your DMs, going crazy trying to date you, and you have a bunch of millionaire.
It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan.
Oh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have finally made it to Scottsdale, Arizona. We are here for the JP fight. It's an excuse. The Jake Paul fight is an excuse. Hanging out with a couple of the other YouTube e-commerce influencers in the space. Just gonna have a good time. Tomorrow we're actually shooting a podcast with Sebastian. I don't want to talk about e-commerce. I don't want to be talking.
Hey, Sebastian said, I watched the podcast. He said last month was his first month of making $1 million profit. That's crazy. And I believe he's only like 21, maybe 22. Crazy. Big ups to him, man.
Talking about business. I want to talk about the things that matter, the things that transcend, 2022, 2023. I want to talk about the things that are going to impact people long term in their business and their business endeavors. We just got done dinner, had a great time at dinner, where we're talking about Nikola Tesla, talking about the secrets of the universe, the things that people don't want to talk about, the uncomfortable conversations. I don't want to be talking about bitches 24/7. In fact, I don't want to be talking about bitches, period. Why? Because they drain my energy. I don't need my energy drained. I need my energy channeled to become the best version of myself. Oh, well, Luke, you don't get bitches. I don't need to get bitches. What I need to get
is money.
Is fucking rich. I need to get fucking strong. I need to become a superhero. That's the mission I'm on. And if you're not on the same wavelength, it's not my problem. You're probably asleep.
Right.
I love Luke Belmar. You are mentally, spiritually, and financially way above, and you're like such a nice human, like a decent person that I can actually have a conversation with, and I don't feel like you're being mean to me. Like I don't feel like you're putting yourself above me.
A lot's changed in the last year, to be honest, dude. Like, in what sense? You were asking me about how I was spiritually a year ago.
You were rude to me.
You know why? Because I had an ego.
That's exactly what I said. I said, you know what? The reason he got so upset was because I took a hit at his ego. That's what it was.
You know what, bro? I recognize it now. I'm sorry.
That's some real shit right there, dude. It's all good. There's water under the bridge.
I mean, you don't have any business right now without a community, right? So that's why, like, you see like businesses like Prime outperforming Gatorade and stuff within like 6 months.
Prime is outperforming Gatorade, and I think Prime only probably just came out this year. It has a lot to do because even though it's a great product, it's because of the owners, the Logan Paul and KSI. Anybody turns these companies into billion-dollar companies nowadays. Kevin Hart, he made Greg Carmel alcohol, billion-dollar company. Like now, the influencers are making these billion-dollar companies. I'm telling you, like it's crazy.
7 months, right?
Dude, did you see Mr. Beast now trying to get valued at $1.5 billion, trying to raise, I think, 150?
Yeah.
He's going to raise that overnight, dude.
Easy, man.
That's undervalued, in my opinion. 1.5.
I agree.
The most elite of the entrepreneurs, they're not releasing merch lines and this garbage that's associated with their name. They're building real products and real brands that are disassociated from their identity. And if you can do that, you can whether or not outlast your brand and your fame. Because we were talking about fame.
Milk was talking about that. The Milk Boys were talking about that specifically.
I just came to realize specifically with
you got to, because when you build an entity and branch it off from past you or without you, eventually you're gonna want to retire. Like you're not gonna be a thing in the limelight the whole time. You're not always gonna be selling merch, doing merch promotions and stuff like that. So you have to build these companies out. Like let's say like Jay-Z, He has Duce. He has all these investments and stuff like that branched out besides just him doing rap. So he doesn't even have to do rap. He probably drops an album once every 5 years or something like that, and all his albums go platinum. But he's so good and created so many brands that he's gonna be great. He'll be great forever. That's why, just like I just said about Kevin Hart, you become famous, you invest your money, man. Don't attach all the brands to you. Build separate entities. So I will do.
Content, dude, you have to have a well-oiled machine of content creation and content distribution. That's why a lot of creators get burnt out, because they're the creator, they're the editor, they're the uploader, they're the business, they're the one managing customer service emails. How are you supposed to run a business if you can't even do the thing that you wanted to do in the beginning, which is to create content? You need to equip yourself. And that's what, going back to Mr. Beast, the dude reinvested everything that he had into making sure that he could still do what he wanted to do, but at scale.
But the key there is you need to still, when you first start off, because obviously people can't afford a team, you need to learn every single one of those positions, right? Because that way, when you build a team, and you need to know if somebody's fucking you over, if they're doing it right. So the more experience you have at each one of those fields, the easier for you to scale.
Where are we?
Nice little pad. I have no idea. Somewhere in Scottsdale is some address that I've been sent. We're going to shoot podcast now. We're going to have a good time. We're going to do some Joe Rogan style stuff. We're going to talk about conspiracies.
Yo, why everybody got these G-Wagons? Like, I don't even find G-Wagons like to be cool. I know like when they came out, everybody liked them, but they just look like a brick on wheels to me. They look like a Tonka truck on wheels. Just like, and they're like $300,000. You know what kind of car you could get for that money? You get that. I get this a write-off, but you could get a TRX pickup truck, get a Trackhawk. You could get a Urus. You could get what's the shit called with the B? You know what I'm trying to say.
Talk about spirituality, talk about business, talk about crypto, talk about finance, talk about relationships, the whole nine, motherfuckers. I'm gonna show you guys we're not red pilling anymore, we're God pilling. Put you guys to the light. Why the Lambo? Do you not like G-Wagons?
Lambo is more of a tax write-off, and it's also a cooler car, I think.
The reason you train is so that you can react to life in a way that is spontaneous, and that your spirit should be unchanged every time you train.
Man, Luke, listen, man, you gotta take this Balenciaga off, though. Take this Balenciaga off, my guy. I know this is an old episode, but take this shit off, bruh. Listen to me.
Like, your life is training. This idea of like, oh, I gotta go to the gym. No, it's like everything is training. Everything you do, like this podcast right now is training us for greatness. For the next, it's all training. We're in the dojo 24/7, G. Like non-stop. I need you to turn into Goku, at least to the podcast.
Hold on. Your boys that you're rolling with are jacked up there.
Somewhere like
It's prime.
everybody has to be fit, dude. It's like nothing short of it. It's the name of the game. You got to elevate, or you won't make the cut. Being in good health is a lifestyle of discipline and commitment. If you can instill discipline and commitment towards yourself, you can instill discipline and commitment towards anything else that you do.
Most people you see on here talking about dropshipping have never actually made money dropshipping. Now, I don't have access to their financial.
They don't have to. This common idea, and you see it a lot on TikTok, where in the comment section it says, source, trust me, bro. Source, don't trust me, bro. Do your own research. I just happen to be one more stepping stone in your pursuit of truth. All you have to look is at the results, right? So you look at the end product and you ask yourself, do I want to resemble the end product? And if the answer is yes, then you follow along those steps. You can pick and choose from different people. Like I learned from you, you learned from me. And Luke Gummer is just one other guy that's figuring it out in the journey, and hopefully there's some value to extract from that.
I'm definitely getting a copyright strike for this music. Oh yeah, Jake won.
Another podcast, another day. Let's run it, Brett. We went to the Jake Paul fight. The ticket shit was the most annoying.
You're just sitting there.
Nonsense. Figuring out where you're gonna sit, how you're gonna sit, where are the passes. Okay, this pass belongs to you. This pass belongs to you. So terrible, so annoying. Oh well, now you can't get back in. That's what they would tell you. Why? Because they can't validate whether a person owns it or it's a screenshot. But being on the blockchain, you can actually validate what you own. So having instances like that where you reduce friction without reducing freedom, right, I think are extremely beneficial.
Which is kind of crazy to think about. Everything on the internet right now is just rented.
Oh, I didn't watch this podcast. I'm definitely watching or listen to it at least.
There is not really an option to ever buy or own a digital item.
Did you see the movie The Platform? And then Sebastian's like, dude, I was literally thinking about this 5 seconds ago. Synchronicity. So I was explaining to him, humans, they're antennas, right? So they are receivers of information. Yeah. So he was like, I was thinking about it. No, you captured the thought, the energy of the thought. And because we're on a similar vibration or on a similar frequency, that was passed to me instantly. Because he said, I thought about it and I said it out loud. I was the voicing of what he was thinking. Absolutely kind of fucking unbelievable to think about.
That's why you gotta hang with G's, man. You gotta take this Balenciaga off, though, bro. Take the Balenciaga off. Don't wear no more Balenciaga. But listen, this is why you gotta hang with G's, real ones that are kind of on the same frequency or and it's looking to go up, elevate. When you hang, it's in the Bible. Strong men hang with strong men. Weak men hang with weak men. Bums stay with bums, bro. It's the facts, bro. Real ones hanging with real ones. That's what you don't see millionaires hanging around with bums. They might have some female bums, but they're not spending the majority of their time with them. No, they need a good energy. They need to learn from each other. They need to be able to elevate. You can't do that with someone that doesn't think on like at least at the same frequency as you. It's simple. All you gotta do is ask your friends a couple questions that's going on in the world. Ask them about what. Ask your friends what is an NFT. Ask your friends what is Web3. What is Web3? Ask them that. They don't understand that. Then you gotta get them the fuck out of here, man. Ask them what is mortgages, interest rate. What is a HELOC? What are all these terms? Come on, man. Ask them about dividends. Ask them about shit like this, bro. They don't know about you. They're not your friends. They shouldn't be your friends no more. It's a fact.
Money is simply a medium of exchange. You have been told that money is valuable, therefore you value it. But when you understand where money comes from, how it's made, you're gonna find yourself.
Money is a tool you use to gain freedom gain freedom to spend your time where you want to spend your time. It's just a tool. Money comes and goes. The only commodity that doesn't come and go, it only goes, is time. Is your time. See, today, this video, the time I spent to make this video, this time will never come back ever again in life. But money will come and go forever. But worship
in
money.
A situation
worship
where
your time.
You actually don't want money anymore. What you want is to have all the privilege that comes with money without the bullshit of having to get it. So you have to figure out how is the best approach to acquire the most valuable, meaningful asset, which is the asset that you're selling. That asset is called time. So what you're doing is you're expending your most valuable, in fact, maybe your only asset, which is time. Potentially you could add energy into the equation as well, in exchange for something that is infinitely printable and infinitely worthless. Most people don't stop to think about what is the worth of their time, right? So they're working 24/7. What is the worth of your hour, right? 1 hour of your time. People are out here working for $7.15 for an hour of their time. So what you're telling me, because based off of your actions, you'd have to express your words, is that you value yourself at $7.15. Now, why is this a problem? It's not a problem from the side of the employer because they need to make profits, they need to be able to run a business. The problem is on you.
The problem is on you. I'm gonna tell you something. Listen, at work today, I took a quick second to grab my phone real quick, and the guy had told this other guy, like, stop helping him, he watching you work. And shit blew my mind because he's like a sort of a manager. He probably makes $1 more than me. So instead of, he probably makes like $32,000 or something like that a year. And it blows my mind, like, you don't value yourself. You're giving these people all your energy and you're basically getting nothing in return. It's crazy.
Why are you worth $7.15? Why is your time worth that? But what you need to understand is that you need to unlock the skill set of becoming valuable, because value will then retribute to the worth of your time, which then will be retributed to the worth of how much you're willing to expend, right, of your time in order to get X amount of money. Finally, in return, you'll be able to charge for what your time is worth. If you can't charge a lot for your time, it's because you as an individual haven't become worthwhile, right, enough for that to be valuable. On the other scenario, you could just tell people, fuck off. I'm worth $100 an hour, period. So you don't pick up any task that's under $100 an hour. Now the question is, I need to be able to find tasks that pay me $100 an hour. So any way that you spin it, you are always responsible. So we have this understanding in business, this idea of not what you know, but who you know. But in fact, it's not about what you know or who you know or who knows you. It's about who likes you and who's willing to do business with you and wanting to see you level up. People are like, well, this person knows you, but is that person willing to give you $1 million check to start up your business? Maybe not, right? So you need to have rapport in the relationship. So many people are like, oh, this person knows me, this person knows me, this person knows me, but that person won't pick up the phone to go to dinner with you, right? So do they actually know you, or are you just saying they know you because their name has some sort of credentials? So many of your friends are going to betray you. They're rats, right? They're rats waiting for you to make your bag. They're going to come and steal. They're going to come and nibble from it. That's what they do. That's what rats do. It's in their essence. It's in their nature. What you need to do is be able to identify them and realize that just because people know you doesn't mean that they want to see you succeed or that they want to see you win. And that can even be in your own fucking family. So check it. Be really understanding that you need to surround yourself with people that like you, right? People that want to have you around. People that want to get you involved in what they're doing. People that want to see you elevate. People that will challenge you, right? You don't want yes men sniffing up your butt 24/7 either, right? So you need to be in a situation where you position yourself and understanding that the corner to good relationships, to good business deals, to good networks, to good access points, to good information comes from the people that like you. So it's not about what you know. It's not about who you know. It's not about who knows you, but it's about who likes you and who's willing to go to war.
Yeah. Yo, this guy be dropping jewels, man. I know a lot of people sleep. They don't be paying attention. They don't even tune in and shit like this. They want to see you. I know, like, the fresh and fit shit is so entertaining and shit like that, but that's why you stuck. That's why it's so. It's funny. It's funny to a point, but the shit is repetitive. Like, you're trying to, like, level up in life. All you guys are trying to do is just, like, watch girls all day argue and say dumb shit. Girls are gonna say dumb shit forever. This is just how the world works. But are you gonna be the one they say the dumb shit to? Gotta level up.
Shall we give them a fire outro, Nate? I think a fire outro is well deserved. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are on our way to Singapore. Last day here in Miami. A little pit stop. Nice little Flemings. Get a couple filet mignons, a couple tomahawks, and we're off to the plane because we don't eat plane food. But we're gonna go to Singapore. Evan, our boy's getting married. We got some business to do. Yo, Nate, you excited? You haven't been to Singapore yet.
I haven't been to Singapore. It's a place that everybody I know just raves about, so I'm super pumped. But going back to food, so going to Fleming's now, right? Guys, when you have resources, right? When you have cash, it's important to deploy that cash into yourself. Perfect example. Right now we're eating high-end quality steak. Why? Because we're being intentional, right? We're being proactive, not reactive. We're not going to go to the airport. They're going to segment us with some crappy food, probably zero nutritional value, and we're just there stuffing our faces when we knew that a couple hours earlier
we could have gotten high-end quality food. And then we'll just fast on the plane, have some sparkling waters, get some work done. What you got to do is be not reactive, but proactive.
You got to be proactive. You got to be intentional. We're headed to Singapore, another place on the map. Let's go get some new data sets, motherfuckers. That's it.
Hey, yo, chat. How y'all feel about that? What's y'all feelings on Luke Belmar, man? Let me know. Put it in the comments, man. Put it in the comments, chat. Damn, my shit froze. My shit been froze. I've been at it all week. Yeah, I get no sleep. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Am I good? Am I good? Yo, my internet been acting crappy, man. I called them, man. I'm paid good for good internet and the shit acting shitty. But listen, if y'all don't know, listen, I've been dropping shorts every day. I've been dropping them on TikTok. I've been dropping them up here. I think I'm gonna start dropping them on Facebook and see if what goes on with it. I'm gonna start dropping them on Twitter too. I got a Twitter. It's the same as my app on all my apps, 203 Pac-Man or Pac-Man 203. You know, try and run this shit up, man. Let's see if we can get into something else real quick. Hold on. Hold on, chat. Yeah, I can't play that up here, chat. Hey, yo, did y'all see the new Sneeko on Rumble? I was watching his live stream the other day and stuff like that. And it's crazy because he works for Ye now, and his like, what's it called? Like his poster on his YouTube used to have Kanye in it. So it's crazy how he came a long way. But he need to get back streaming, so he need to stop lying, talking about. Come on, bro, stream, bro. Talk all this shit, and then you gonna stop streaming. I mean, you gotta get your shit together. Let me see. Let's get into this Sneeko, man. Sneeko talks a meeting with Kanye.
I have a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. I see. There we go. Embed, Rain, Uda, Bias, Uda, Tony. What's up, everybody? Slurge. Let me get some W's. I think you know why. If you follow me on Instagram at @TheSneeko, which I finally got back. So many W's to talk about. So many goddamn W's. Sorry for saying what was in vain. So many gosh darn W's. And I think you know the biggest one that I'm talking about. The man whose song was my first tattoo, Runaway. And who's the intro to this stream, Hell of a Life, the instrumental. Before they banned me on YouTube, that on my icon banner image, I had Ye wearing the MAGA hat. And what else do I have to say about Ye? I mean, you saw the video I put out on Twitter of me singing his song back when I was a day. There you go. Bryson Great. Thank you for the 50. Bryson's always been bass. Thank you for the 50. You can see the video I put up on my Twitter at @TheSneeko. Elon Musk. I know that I'm mad that he didn't free Alex Jones, but I'm glad.
Yo, this man living his dream right now. He's living his dream right in front of people's eyes. This is what he wants. I know a lot of people dislike it or whatever like that. They say he's Semitic or yada yada, a bunch of names, he racist and stuff like that. Sneeko is living his dream, man. Proud of him. I don't know why they be saying he's racist. He's black. You're talking about his dad's black. His mom is Asian. He's the definition of a stereotype.
To be back. Cobra Tate is back. Slowly, people are going to start coming back. Free Nick Fuentes for obvious reasons. We have a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about today. Twin Reverb says, what is this?
We still don't fuck with Nick, though.
Everyone is so excited here. Well,
Nah, Nick, I'm
never going to fail.
He's not going to be my friend, though.
I did it. If you asked me a week ago, who's the one person on this earth that you would rather meet more than anybody else, dead or alive? And I would have had the same answer 1 week ago or 12 years ago.
That's what I'm picking. I want to meet Jesus. Forget what he's talking about. I want to meet Jesus. Fuck Kanye. I want to meet Jesus.
What it said, Kanye West. Now it's Ye. Formerly known as this is the one person that I want to meet, and I did. And one misconception that people will always say is that you should never meet your heroes. And I've met almost all of them this year. I met Dave Chappelle early in the year. He signed in a $100 bill. I need to go bring it in the setup over here. Said, much love, Dave Chappelle. We talked. And I'm even more of a fan than after. I met Andrew Tate. I went on Andrew Tate's podcast, and who has really changed my life. And the stuff he's been talking about motivated me beyond, like, it really gave me the clarity that I needed, knowing that COVID was all a scam. Finally, someone speaking up against the bullshit agenda. Hearing that from somebody who was really saying all the stuff that I believe, but they were telling me was wrong because I lived in a woke place. Everybody around me is extremely controlled, vaccinated, bot-minded people who believed in everything, who were there at the Black Lives Matter protests and then also getting vaccinated, just doing the dumbest shit ever, and now have Ukraine flags in their bio. I've met almost all my heroes.
Yeah, you can't. The crazy thing is he speaks on this, but you cannot wake everybody up. Everybody does not want to be waking up. Everybody does not want to unplug. Some people love being in some place, like they love lying to themselves, basically. They love seeing the world as just lies, basically. Like it's hard to like explain, like, because when I think about it, it like blows my mind too. But I know you can't wake everybody up, man. But I am gonna say that some of the stuff, I don't agree with all the stuff. There is a fight, a war going on in Ukraine and Russia. That's ugly. It's a bad thing. Feel me? And they do need help, I guess. The BLM stuff, nah. We want justice. I don't know about BLM because that divides people more. I don't care what color it is. We just want justice.
This year. And then last week I met Kanye West, formerly known as Kanye West, now known as Ye, and also W. Nick Fuentes in the chat. Nick Fuentes really did it. Right now they're going to go on Tim Pool. And I have a lot of announcements to make tonight. I am going to be streaming less. I am taking an opportunity. I'm not sure how much I can speak about this. I'm taking an opportunity to do the most important thing that I could do with my brain right now, that I think that the world has to offer for me. Did I meet Trump? No, I was not at the dinner. I was there with Milo in Los Angeles. They're going on Tim Pool tonight. I went back for the holidays. I'm gonna, I'm not sure how much I want to say, but I think you could probably figure out what I'm doing. But for the next 2 years, probably, we'll see what happens. But I want to fully dedicate towards fighting the New World Order. And I think that this is exactly what I need to be doing right now. And I'm going to be making less money. I'm not going to be the leading man, but it's what needs to be done now. And I'm sick of, type a W right now if you're sick of the agenda, if you're sick of the control, you're sick of being put down, you're sick of the lies, you're sick of the lies.
You're going to stop streaming when you could work and stream? Come on, Sneeko. I work a 10-hour shift, man. And I'm still right here streaming. And I got a kid. Come on, man. Stop it. And I can work out. Stop it, bro. You can still stream and do your work. But a lot of people do it.
The censorship.
No excuses.
You want free speech back. And now the tide is turning. And I know and I believe that God has blessed me because I have stayed true to what I believe in. I didn't care. I didn't sell out. I said exactly what I knew was true. I didn't care about getting strikes for COVID misinformation, election misinformation, cyberbullying. They wanted to delete me, and they did. And I didn't sell out. All the other YouTubers now are like, I told you so. Well, the opportunities that have been put in front of me are because I stayed true to myself. And one of the major turning points, and I'm so glad that Ye and Nick Fuentes finally met, because when I met Nick Fuentes on stream, I don't know, type of one if you were in that stream, I went on this path when I started live streaming. I only started live streaming like in May. And I would say it really took off this summer. And then since then, I think I reached the heights that live streaming can take you. And then they deleted it all, and I'm on Rumble, and it's a new start, it's a new journey, it's a new everything. And on that journey of seeking truth through funny, I met Nick Fuentes. I was like, I always had this idea, if they censor.
How I feel about Nick, man? I don't believe in nothing Nick talk about, man. I can't say nothing. He has some stuff makes sense, but majority of this shit don't make sense at all. I would debate Nick Fuentes on Rumble, but not up here. And I would say that for majority of people, I don't agree with majority. Kind of same thing with Ye. He should be able to speak, but people keep saying he shouldn't be able to speak. But these people keep having him on this podcast. So whose fault is it? Y'all gonna blame him? Y'all already know he's gonna say some outlandish, wild stuff. You should blame the people that put him on the platforms. That's them. I'm not saying like cancel him, but Ye's gonna say whatever he wants when he wants, whenever he gets on the platform. That's just how it is. I respect him for speaking his mind. He's a man that's gonna speak his mind.
Sure, it's true. And I sometimes I forget about Rumble because on YouTube I can't say that, because global warming is a myth. COVID was all a scam. Black Lives Matter was all a scam. The vaccine is a poison.
Listen, YouTube, he's lying. He's lying right now, YouTube. He is lying. It's all true. And I believe in it all.
And saying those things can get you censored off of most social media platforms. And then all the other YouTubers who sold out and say nothing, just repeat garbage that they're supposed to say. Be like, I told you, Sneeko. Now I'm in a position where I can really fight this agenda head on. And I want to. And that's the most important thing that I could be doing. And I met Nick Fuentes on that path. And I talked to him and I listened to him, even though everyone was saying he was canceled, the most canceled man on the internet. He was on this weird website called cozy.tv. And I saw a funny moments montage and I was laughing. I'm like, this guy's great. This guy's great. If someone's funny, I know that.
He said an N-word on stream with Destiny. That is not funny. That is not funny. I don't even say it. I barely say the N-word on stream. And I'm a black man. It's wild. That's wild. That shit is wild.
Truthful, because truth is funny. It comes from your gut. It's funny because it's true. This guy was making me laugh. He was like stabbing the screen with his knife. I'm like, why would they cancel him? Thank you for the 100, Real Riaz. Thank you. You got my vote. All the best for the future, and we got your 6. I appreciate you. There's real soldiers God out there. In this past 6 months, like in the seeking truth through funny, I've found God. I found a new purpose. I found new motivation. I've met really dope people. I found a lot more like-minded people. You can see the people in the super chats like Bryson and Real Riaz. And then after I talked to Nick, it was a funny conversation. He was talking about race realism, and that's probably like a test for most people to see if they're really capable of hearing the truth, because you can't win an argument about race realism. You know why? Race is real. There are differences between the races. Most people, they get too, why would you say?
Yo, there is differences, but I would say the way to measure, Nick is on the race realism. He's trying to say other classes are not as smart as other people. But I could be honest. I'm gonna be honest. The way they used to measure intelligence is not like, I don't think very good. Like, this is probably made by a white person. Come on, I'm a black man. This shit was made up before we was probably like being oppressed. Like, of course I'm not tuning into that. Doesn't make sense.
I'm just as good as you. I can do that. Shut up. Shut up. I'm the most mixed person that any of us know. I'm every single race. I'm Jewish, I'm black, I'm Asian, I'm white. I look Puerto Rican. I'm everything.
I'm dead.
So in a way, I'm incapable of being racist, but this guy was canceled for being racist. I talked to him, and like he's just being realistic about it. He's looking. I can smell the racism. There's no.
Even if you know it, if he knows this stuff, why are you talking about this on the stream in front of hundreds of thousands of people? If you know that and he's so confident in it, why are you talking about it? That shouldn't. It's a topic that shouldn't be touched on. You know that's gonna get a bunch of people like, come on. That makes especially a lot of colored people feel unequal. That's the truth, bro. And I understand why they're mad. I understand why they try to attack him. I definitely understand. It's crazy. That some shit just cannot be talked about. Just like Alex Jones situation, and he talking about Sandy Hook. Some things should not be touched on. People die. You cannot touch on certain things. Certain things out of respect for people. You don't respect others. That's why. If you know it, keep it into yourself. Some shit is better left unsaid. It's a fact, bro.
This guy. And after I talked to him, I went in the Creativity Kit Discord. I go in there pretty much after every stream. That's my networking community. That's where my course is. I went in the Creativity Kit to talk to the people who really support me. My network, my private network. And they're like, don't talk to this guy. He's a white supremacist. He's a Nazi. He's bad. He's bad. I'm like, but he was fine. I was talking to him. I didn't know what do you mean? Like, it's like, no, I'm warning you. It's bad. And then everybody, all the leftists on Twitter, all the socialists, bro, they started mass flagging my channel. They're the ones who took down my Twitter. They started reporting me on YouTube. Like saying, YouTube should ban Sneeko. These people. They've all made the same exact video about me. And we'll get into this more at the end. You know the fuck I'm talking about, especially the one I added to this. It's funny how they all look exactly the same. They all have the same opinions. We'll get into that. But after talking to him, I started getting a lot of heat. And I even got some strikes because he was talking about the election misinformation, how they rigged the election in 2020, how Biden stole it. It's so obvious. Trump could right now say, yo, come to the stadium, come to Miami. I'm going to do a fashion show. It's rigged. We know this, but you can't. I didn't rig the election in 2020. So in a lot of sense, in a sense, I risk my.
Hey, how y'all feel about that, man? I can't play it all because you know he's getting too deep into this shit, man. And let me just say, YouTube. I do not reflect all the ideas of Sneeko, man. I have my own opinions, but these are his opinions. I don't believe in everything YouTube. You feel me? But chat, how y'all feel about this? Put it in the comments, man. Put it in the comments. Hey, y'all have a nice day, though, man. Damn, my shit is wildin'.